Hello. It's been a while again since I've been on here. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lauren Blundell. I am a relationship and intimacy coach. And I shared something on my Instagram account just last night, a video that I taped, and I can't share videos onto Facebook. They usually change and they can't be viewed properly, so I'm gonna get on here and do a live, and I actually want to get on here and do more lives. I used to do lives a lot, like every day, so yeah, that's something that I want to bring back. I want to give more value on Facebook. I've been quite quiet on Facebook for a long time. Instagram has been pretty busy for me, but I definitely want to come back on here. So give me maybe some hearts if you'd like to see me show my face and provide some free content. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, please also jump over there and do so, because I do share a lot of free content on a daily basis on Instagram and on my stories. And if you have jumped on, definitely say hi. And anyway, so today I wanted to talk about the video that I posted on Instagram yesterday, and it was about actually not needing a coach and not needing a psychologist, and really just trusting in yourself and your own internal wisdom and guidance. And in coaching, we always try and help our clients see that they have all the answers within them right now, and we just need to help connect the dots to that internal wisdom and internal trust that they know what they're doing. And I've been playing with this a lot in my own life, and it's been amazing. And the results that I've got from just really tapping into my higher self, into my internal intuition, and asking for guidance from the universe, things come across my path, and I've seen my business grow exponentially because of that. And I suppose I really wanted to talk to that today, because a lot of us in our relationships will look outside of our relationship for help and look outside of ourselves for help. So we'll go to our friends, or we'll speak to our parents, or we'll get a coach, get a counselor, but what I really want to encourage everyone to do is firstly actually just sit with yourself in silence and ask yourself, and if you do meditate, that is amazing. If you don't meditate, I totally encourage everyone to start doing it, and really, in meditation, ask for guidance on what to do next. What's the next step? I usually ask, universe, God, universe, angels, show me, teach me, guide me. Show me the next step. I am willing to take the next step. I am willing to see things differently. And I have done that on a daily basis, and I always trust that I will be shown the right thing to do, and the next thing to do, and the next thing to do. And the most important thing here is when you do receive those messages and those signs, to actually take that inspired action. And I guarantee you, maybe you don't need to spend money and go to a counselor or a coach or anyone external to you. Maybe you actually just need to sit with yourself and trust that you're in this relationship for a reason. Relationships are a beautiful self-development journey. And if things aren't going your way in the relationship, just ask for help. And you'll always be divinely guided and supported. And to that fact, I actually have been listening to a lot of Gabby Bernstein, and you may know who she is. If not, she's like a massive person in like the spiritual space. She's got a couple of books and stuff. And I listened to one of her YouTube videos, I think on Oprah actually, last night. And she gave the 5 steps to spiritual surrender. And I think they're really important for me to impart and to go through them. Because actually when I sat in meditation today, it came up that I should share these. So So the 5 steps to spiritual surrender is taking your hand off the wheel and pray for what the highest good for all will be. So a lot of the time when we pray, we'll pray for, can you please give me that thing, give me that thing, give me that thing. And what she says is actually pray for the highest good. So not to actually get the thing or achieve the thing, but what is the highest good for everyone? Show me that, and so if the highest good for everyone is that you're in this relationship, or that you do have the baby, or that you do get the job, you will be guided towards that. So always trust that the universe has your back and you're so supported and so divinely loved. Like, greater than anyone really actually teaches us or believes. Like, we are so steadfast, thinking that this 3D plane is all there is, and there really isn't. So I encourage everyone to believe that there is more out there. And if you're not into spiritual woo-woo stuff, listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza. He says the exact same stuff but in a science way, because he studied quantum physics. So if you prefer facts, which is totally cool, I would listen to both, Gabby Bernstein, Amanda Francis, Kat Latozo, but then also I love Dr. Joe Dispenza as well. So step 2 is focus on what is thriving in your life. So don't focus on the thing that you're not getting or not achieving. Focus on the rest of the relationship. Focus on the fact that you are healthy, even though you may not have the baby that you're really wanting. You are healthy and agile and able, and you are here. And focus on the things that are thriving in your life, because when you focus on stuff that is good, that multiplies. If you focus on what you're lacking, you'll just get more lack. So it's a scarcity abundance mindset. And then step 3 is obstacles are detours in the right direction. And I think that this is really important, that our humanness tries to control everything, but the universe definitely has a different plan for us. So whilst we might be thinking we need to be married by a certain age, and we need to have babies by a certain age, and we should, have our business at a certain point by a certain stage, the universe has a completely different plan. And I think the beauty is that on the surface of life, it looks so fucking chaotic and we look like we're out of control sometimes, but really there is this divine order to everything. And you will get there, but maybe it's just not happening in your time frame, but it'll happen, right? So I think that obstacles are definitely a gift, and I've had to surrender to a lot of obstacles in my life and go, okay, that's not happening now. I surrender, I hand it over to some higher power. It'll happen, but it'll happen when it needs to happen and when it's going to happen. And I think that is so hard to do. It's so hard to do because we always want to control the outcome. We always want to control everything, and some things, everything we can't control. We get the things that we are in alignment for right now. Number 4 is ask for a sign. So definitely ask for guidance and ask for a sign, God, angels, universe, show me a sign, show me an owl if I'm on the right path, or show me I'll give you an example. Actually, in Gabby Bernstein's talk, she was talking about how she was trying to fall pregnant and she couldn't fall pregnant, and she left it. She couldn't fall pregnant for 12 months, and then she just left it and focused on what was thriving, which was her beautiful relationship and her amazing business. And then she said one day she was in her study and she was admiring these 4 bush turkeys that were outside her study window, and she was watching them for about 30 minutes and she was loving it. And then she went and she meditated later on, and she had this intuitive voice come through and said, Google, what does bush turkey mean? And she went and Googled it, and a bush turkey means fertility. So that was this beautiful sign that, she's ready now to, it's the right time now to have a baby. It wasn't the right time before. She had to obviously work through some stuff. So always ask for a sign. I think it's beautiful when you do. And number 5 is when you think you have surrendered and you've surrendered to the higher divine power, surrender some more. And I think that this is so poetic in my point of my life is I went to a psychic on Monday, and the example that I gave in my Instagram video was that the full moon, which was in Pisces, was super intense for me, and I just was like so lost. And I went to bed on Sunday night and I was like, God, angels, universe, like teach me, show me, guide me, like what the fuck am I doing wrong, like just give me a sign. And I completely forgot that I had my psychic appointment the next day, and I had that at 9 o'clock, and it was so soul soothing to sit with her and her tell me that, you know, I have created this amazing relationship with my guides, and they were there with me in the room, and they are so excited, so they're like doing all this amazing stuff on me, but I need to surrender even more. So in meditation this morning, I'm surrendering the fact that there's certain things in my life that haven't actually come to fruition, but I know I'm divinely guided, I'm divinely supported. And I get so emotional when I talk about this because it's so powerful. And if you have had any kind of like any interest in meditation and creating a relationship with your higher self, I totally encourage everyone to do that. And it's something that I will be talking to a lot in my coaching sessions, is really turning inward and really asking yourself for guidance. Yes, when you do that, you may be led to a coach, you may be led to a book, you may be led to a beautiful conversation with a friend that you needed to help you in that certain stage of life. But you always must learn to turn inwards first and ask yourself for help before seeking anything outside of yourself. And that's really what I wanted to share today. I'm going to also put a link in the first comment box below. I have a 5-day free challenge. It's called Epic Lover, How to Be an Epic Lover. It starts on the 27th of September. So if you are interested, come and hang out with me. I will go live every day for 5 days and give you tips and tricks on how to be an epic lover. And I will also be talking about my online program, which is just for men, and it's called Sex God. And it's how to tap into your inner sex god, guys, because who doesn't want to be a sex god? Alright, have an amazing day. This was fun. I love hanging out on Facebook, and I will be back real soon. Well, hopefully more healthy than when I am. Bye.